We made it! Look at the sunrise, guys. It's so pretty. You sort of can see it better over here. Wow! Look at that. It's beautiful.
I love this dress. It was so cute. And yes, I have my bikini on. So it was almost like a cover-up dress. I actually got this dress from Target. So it was pretty cute in the beach section. So we are at Grand Cayman. So we took a ferry from the ship to the island because the ship had to be docked further from the pier. Sometimes they don't have, the water's not deep enough close inland, so they have to be docked further out there. So we docked, we got off the ferry. Didn't need any seat bands because it was a pretty short ride, so I didn't need any. In fact, I haven't needed any seat band for this ride so far. And it looks just like on TV. So when you watch those movies, the island itself was just like on TV. So we walked the island a bit. It was so hot. I was not expecting that. Normally the Caribbean is cool, and in Florida you have the humidity, but it felt humid there. We had these scooters, so we got these scooters. I make it a good 2 blocks and then I promptly return it. I was not comfortable on scooters at all. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to end up in the hospital. You don't seen so many TikTok horror stories. So it was just so hot. We did walk around the island for a bit though on foot. This water is to die for. Look how clear it is. The water in the Caribbean is so pretty. You can literally see the fish from the ferry. That's how clear it is. Oops, someone lost their hat. Has a tag on it and everything. They didn't even make it back to the ship good. Yeah, make sure you get those hats that tie under your chin if you're going to wear them on the boat, on the ferry. Brand new hat, gone. Well, the fishes get a brand new hat to help build their home. So we didn't have any excursions planned for this island, for this stop. If you don't have any excursions planned, this might be a best time for you to do like spas or any of those things that are normally packed. This is a good time. Animals galore. A little animal there. Okay, we're pretty much in Madagascar. Bienvenido a México. Estoy aquí.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción, yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente. Con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
Bienvenido a Mexico. We're in Mexico, guys. Look at this. This is beautiful. It looks nothing like on TV. I have never seen this side of Mexico on TV. So this is Playa del Carmen. We actually took the ferry. It was a rocky ride from the boat. It was like about 15-30 minute ride from the ship to the mainland, to this island where we are. If you get seasick, you will need your sea bands or whatever motion sickness pill that you get for that ride, because I didn't need it before then and I needed it now. So make sure you are prepared for that. We are actually going to Xplor Park. I really love this park and I'm going to show you why. There was like so many different activities on one location. We didn't have to go back and forth. So let me show you.
ship time 1 hour behind because you're gonna get late, right? So you're gonna be a New Mexican at the end of the day, right?
So we started with the caves. So most of this thing is actually underground caves. Just make sure you can actually pause to read any of these that you want to read. You can pause the video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, what are you waiting for? I'm on a goal to get 1,000 subs. So if you like what you've seen so far, please like the video and subscribe. Anyways, back to the video. So this is the one of the cave systems that they have, and from what I was reading, they were saying that the meteor actually created this cave, and it was very beautiful. I really like it. Make sure you have good shoes. You're gonna be doing a lot of walking. This is a very active excursion. So this is an Xplor Park. That's the different activities that we can do. You got zip line, you have swimming, river swimming, and I'm going to show you all of this. So the first thing that we're going on is these ATV rides, and this was a lot of fun. And this one took you to one of the main areas we're going to.
We're getting the water. See, my case don't feel as hard to press. I guess because I have stuff in the front of it now. Because when I had it in the hotel, it was hard to press. And we're up. Woo! It's a big old egg. Getting a hatch, yeah. Looks like Shrek coming out of it. A dragon.
And another thing, you will notice that everyone have helmets on. You have to keep your helmets on. I think there's a chip in it that tracks you to see where you are, and it's color coordinated by the ship. We go through waters, and so we actually wore our the same shoe that we wore to Dunn's River Falls. If you haven't seen my Dunn's River Falls video, that was the excursion that we did. That was on day 2. I'll have a playlist at the end of this video. This bridge, I was so nervous, and this is why I didn't ride by myself. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure how wide the bridge is, but it was pretty wide. It was a lot wider than I thought it was going to be. But I don't like driving. I'm a full-time passenger princess, so and my husband hates the way I drive, so it works for both of us.
We're in the tunnel.
So after the ATV ride, we are in one of the tunnels that have look at the water. They have lights in it, so it makes it very so serene and beautiful. So we're actually going on a raft, and we are using our hands to paddle. So that was interesting. There's a little glove paddle thing on our hands. I didn't get to record because I needed my hands to paddle, so I got a little clip of my of other people in front of me that I will show you guys what it looks like. There it is. So that was fun. You just have to know left is to go right and right is to go left. I have no coordination, so my husband kept telling me, honey, left, left, left. So next up, we're going river swimming.
You can choose the long route and float for about 30 minutes.
Just jump in. Jump in.
Whee! So we're going for the river swim now. Say cheese, babe. swimming? Are you swimming? No, I'm tall. I'm walking. I was swimming until I realized my foot can touch the bottom.
Not too far. Yeah. Where you guys from? You guys from Cali? Oh, wow.
The second person from Cali we met. Yeah. A lot of Cali people here.
And we're one of those couples that are really friendly. We meet people everywhere we go, so we will talk to people. We're not shy. But it's so good to meeting so many new faces.
We're heading to the drop off. Wrong way. Oh, that's what the circles were, babe. Where do you go? That way?
When I tell you everything that we went on so far at this park, it's called Xplor Park, was so amazing. I love the water, everything so far. Like this next ride we're going on is like a hammock zipline thing. Before I forget, the zip line, you can't have anything, no cameras, no hats, no nothing on the zip line. So I don't have footage for that. But I actually have, the final zip is actually going in the water, so I'll show you that one soon. But everything was so amazing. So the helmet, you have to wear it all the time because you don't want to hit your head on the rocks. When you're walking in the water, make sure you have good water shoes because there's some rough parts. Oh, they go to zip line. That's the final zip line. You land in the water, so you're so high up for one, and two, you're in the water, so you can't have any loose items. But this was so amazing.
To make sure you enjoy this activity safely.
All the way up, right?
Wearing a helmet is mandatory at all times.
Okay, guys, remember
Minimum
everybody
height
line
of 1
up
meter.
okay?
Okay,
Lean back and extend your legs.
he's gonna show us the way.
It's going to take
Can we put our legs in the hammock?
Light the candle.
heart trouble.
Wee! Go, babe!
Show us the way.
Oh, he's going. Zoom in.
So if you love adventure, you're gonna have fun in this one. And no, when your butt hit the water, it doesn't sting or anything like that. So you're good.
Hold on to here. Extend your legs, yeah?
Right here?
Okay. And extend your legs. Got it? Yes. Have a good day. Thank you.
One thing that I like with this one, with this excursion, is that everything was at one location. Sometimes when you have multiple excursions at one stop, you have to take a bus to get to the next location, and you end up wasting time on the bus or whatever transportation you have to take. This one was very nice, and look at all the beautiful waterfall. So here we are traveling through the cave, and there's a shopping center in the cave as well, so you can buy souvenirs and stuff like that. We're going to do the underground expedition, and that includes more water. So just make sure you have your water shoes ready and bathing suits. And also they give you lockers. The lockers are there. They give you you enter a password to get in. The lockers are free. You don't have to pay for it. The previous excursions that I went on, you had to pay separately to get the lockers. This locker is included with this excursion, so that was good.
Video. What? We explore. What about what? Exploring the cliff. Woohoo! Careful. Ow, 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 ow. You boots like you said for real. Ouch. Yeah. Let's go a bit slower. Okay. Yeah, we should definitely have a step up sign. Okay, we'll go that way, sir.
So I'm trying to show you underwater to show you that the ground was uneven. There was actually one part where there was a rock where you're supposed to step up on it, and I literally walked right into it. So we were complaining about the rock. That was the only bad thing about this trip, was there was no step up sign. But just be careful, don't walk too fast. So this is an underground expedition.
Okay. Stepping up. That was it? Who needs shin skin? Well, we made it. He said 45 minutes. That was not 45 minutes. It was. He said 4 to 5 minutes, I guess. Aw. Yeah, she got a step up sign. Everybody can see that. There, we need the helmet. We got a big head. Okay, Mission Impossible. Go ahead. What's the name? Yeah.
Don't get a big hairdo if you have to wear helmets like these if you're going on these excursions. We thought we were done, but there go more. We're like, oh, it's not. It's 45 minutes, and yeah, there was more to do still. It wasn't done.
Okay.
Huh? There you are. Okay. Woo. Okay. All right, thank you. Whew. This water actually feels cool now. And just like that, we have made it to the end of the expedition. Trek, swim, tour, and we are out. This was amazing.
I just have to pause and have you guys take a look at this. Even though the plate is not plated perfectly, I literally grabbed everything from the buffet, put it on my plate, and I went back 2 more times. I had 3 of this type of plate of food, and they had like fresh soursop juice. You don't understand. Like, they had so much natural juice, mango. Ooh, everything was so good. Whenever I go to restaurants, I always get like seafood paella. And when I tell you the paella that I got from here was, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what authentic Mexican dish tastes like. I'm like, I can't have those restaurant paellas no more. They did not do the Latin, the Mexican cuisine, no kind of justice at all. Like, I don't know what they were making, but it was not seafood paella. Every single thing that I sampled on this plate was great, from the sauces to everything. Like, I would come back just for the food. Like, the seasoning was, everything was like amazing. I'm like, oh my gosh. The only complaint was the trip was too short. Like, I wanted to spend like 10 hours. I think we end up spending, I think this probably a 6-hour park. I'm not sure. I have to double check, but I think it was 6 hours, but I needed more time. Like, I needed time for more food, and everything was just so awesome. Take me back.
So I had a little bit of everything. And we're leaving. This was fun. Mexico, you will be missed. Ooh, what's there?
So we are back on the ship. That was a fun expedition. That was a fun excursion. So we are just unwinding, watching a movie. If you have seasickness and you have subtitles in your movies that you want to watch or your books, that may be a problem. Or if you get car sick, you won't be able to do that on the ship. I get car sick, so I can't read and while I'm in a moving vehicle. So I couldn't do that on the ship. So there was no reading for me or no watching movies with subtitles, was a bummer. But I did get to enjoy the beautiful sunset. And this brings the close to this day. And the next day will be sea day. But we enjoyed watching the sunrise and the sunset. It was so amazing. So this is the next day. Look at this. This is almost like a those things that you have in the water that you pedal. So this was in the air, an aerial version. That was super cool. So this Carnival ship have this as a ride. I know some of them have the roller coaster. We didn't have the roller coaster on our ride. And we have the water park. We didn't have any children with us, so we didn't do it in the water park. There you go, my baby got to watch his movie with words that I couldn't watch because I was getting motion sickness. But we also had, they were doing ice sculpting. So they were, before I move on, these cups, you can bring your own cups. There is a whole water and drink system they have in the cafeteria buffet area, so you don't even have to worry about beverages. You can refill your cups with juice or water. We did that. There's ice as well, so you don't really need, to me, you don't really need a drink package unless you're really like drinking, but you don't need to buy like juice or water or anything like that. So that was the ice sculpture that he did. So we were just sitting there, and then he did this like in 20 minutes, so it was really cool. Then we came back to our hotel and we had another animal. Well, this wasn't an animal towel, but this one's a heart towel. So I was like, oh, I think all the towel designs they did were so cute. I like them. So this was a sea day. So we were doing the ship activities. This one we were at was actually a trivia. So we're doing like sports trivia, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and stuff like that. So that was really fun. So we got to partner up with other cruisers and win. So this was movie night. So they were showing Black Panther. So you can see everyone, they were outdoors pretty much watching movies. The Serenity deck, there's no kids allowed there. We normally lounge there. Those that has a little cabana, those are free. You can enter there. Those were relaxing and I really like that. Cool. The funny thing is I would go up there early morning and I'll see people there sleeping. Like they didn't even make it to their hotel room. They slept on the deck. One thing we haven't gone to is the club. We have been so tired from these excursions that we haven't even made it to the club, which sucks. We need to go back. Okay, so it's 5 in the morning. It's still dark. Everyone's still sleeping. But look, we got city lights. Woo! We are home. Bienvenido a Miami. So we are back in Miami, day 7. And even though it's 5 a.m. and we are already back, I don't believe we left the ship until 8 a.m. before they let you disembark. We didn't rush to leave the ship because we were not interested in lining up at the exit. It doesn't make sense to hurry up and wait. So we just sat back and we ended up checking out like around, I think it was like 10:30 we left, and we didn't have to worry about any lines or anything. But I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on our journey. Please subscribe. Bye.